budako alipass ukiwa mdogo ulikuwa how old?
I was 8.
Oh, you are 8. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
What happened?
He was just unwell. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Just life, I guess.
Yeah.
But at least alikuwa ameanzisha kitu inaweza shikilia familia.
Oh.
Yeah, kibiashara hivi.
So mkaendelea na legacy yake.
Yeah. Tukaendelea, tumeigrow. Tuseme madhe ameigrow sana. So sasa it's in our hands.
Na nini, see, in most situations where the son lives ama nini buddha akitoka, that is ama the father, you find that the family has to go through this nini of legitimacy. So yo kulikuwa na such a battle ama ulikuwa too young?
I think mazee hiyo sasa labda on your side. When mjaka. Yeah. I think on our side ilikuwa too, it was just very clear. Also another thing ni he had included my mother in all his business dealings, which a lot of men don't do. I don't know what your take is on that. Do you include your wife? Like, does she know how this money is made?
Yes. I'm not a student of Andrew Kibe. So I understand, like for the family structure to reach the next level, kuna lazima uinvolve wife wako. Alafu pia kilitushajwaga most families with generational wealth inakuwaga like family, like a whole family structure. Two sources of income, very important.
More, and then but it's not all women. Not all women can be involved. I think that's the other thing. If she wants to be involved, then she can be involved. And so that's now what happened with Mother. So there was no legitimacy issues. Well, as far as I know, I was also 8. As far as I know, there were no legitimacy issues. But a lot of people who didn't think that she could continue with
the legacy.
With the legacy. So they try and maybe buy her out or whatever.
Nakabaki. I think another thing we never give our parents credit for was the fact that at this point they are young and they're still able to be very focused. Because your time, how old was your mom?
She was 40, maybe 42.
Yeah. You know, that's still pretty young.
Very. It's super young, bro, for her to be widowed at that age. Yeah, and then again, you know, she didn't marry again. But then again, I don't think at the time I was going to allow. I was overprotective. No one could katia my mom.
I think, funny enough, I think at 8, wewe angegeta we nayo. Sasa shida ingekuwa style. Style alikuwa how old you time?
Your time alikuwa 17.
Huyo sasa ni angejamba. Because ile time ya respect my mother. Kuna hiyo
is that? He was like a young guy.
Who Styles? Yeah, man. So the other thing is also, you know, he doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't use any drugs that I know of. But for sure, I know he doesn't use anything. So then, you know, men just generally stay young. So him, man.
Women wanakuwaga na the disadvantage of giving life. So I think when you give life,
some life of it is taken away.
It's taken away from
it's
you.
a battle.
But now kitu funny ni women live longer. Unajua?
True, because they don't go through the same dangers as guys go through, and they're not willing to risk as much as we're willing to risk.
Kikona ile inatunga ati kitaka kutana feminist to a normal woman na tunamwambia there is World War 3.
And she's not going.
Your time she realizes, shit,
there's nothing.
Alafu sasa nini, so hii time uko 8, bado we ni mtoi, so hii kuna kuwaga na hiyo story wasosemaga, if like a male child does not grow around male father figure, kuna kuwaga na hiyo shida ama you know the fact that your brother was much older that helped you to not have any whatever tendencies.
I mean, of course there are disadvantages, because also you see my brother was not ready to be a father. However, though, I used him as a benchmark for a lot of things, but he was a father figure, but he was not ready to be a father. So there are things that are disadvantages, man. Like even relationships, responsibilities, that kind of thing. Like the way I'm telling you about money management, for me it was, like stuff like that. So now it's just much later that I realized, if I save this money, then something good could come out of it. For sure. So there are disadvantages. I don't think men should leave their children. And even if it's quite deep.
But unajua ile yako ilikuwa because of life, unajua. Life happened.
Man, for sure. But at the same time, he was very cool. I don't think I'd be doing music though. I don't think I would be doing music, and I don't think even Styles would have become a DJ. Nasikia alikuwa mtough.
Alikuwa strict alikuwa old school,
of course.
Angetaka nyote wote mko watu wa Mogoda.
For sure. Then now after that just nikaendelea. My brother went to Canada, so nilikuwa solo. But that time is when he became a DJ, and then I started researching all this DJing stuff.
So alikuwa Canada for how long?
For I mean, like that was like 6-7 years maybe.
Okay. Studying, but no study. So he had to be brought back akapelekwa Baraton.
Because hakuwa anasoma, he was just DJing. Man, he was one of those guys, man. Unatumiwa fees, unanunua decks, unatumiwa fees, unanunua ndai.
You get. Okay. So vilali kujaka okay, so it's 6 years you just living with
my mom. Even her, she's just too busy, so just create your own create your own vibe. But my vibe was always music, man. I also even back then we used to have multi-choice, but the decoders were fun. But I used to watch Kina Channel stuff like that.
Ulikuwa na watch kina, ilikuwa ni Nasty ya hip hop, ilikuwa Nasty. Kabelo.
Those guys.
Okay. And Nene, so your sis was studying medicine,
My sister was studying medicine. So even her, she left like say a year after my brother. Her, she actually went to Soma.
Okay.
Soma, she did medicine.
She didn't do akufanya hapa?
She didn't do it here.
Okay.
What did she do here? Here, she did a master's in business.
Okay.
So she did a master's in business, but she got her doctorate in the UK. First in Canada, then now she did psychiatry.
Okay.
So, which I think was ahead of her time, man. The way guys are having mental issues right now. Man, and there's a lot of stigma around mental health. So she started a rehab center. And it's not even a rehab, we call it a wellness center, because really it could be anything, depression, it could be even just rejuvenation, you just feel like you just need a restart. You go Chiluko. We still run it till today. It's called Mediva Wellness Center.
Iko wapi?
Thika.
Iko Thika.
Iko Thika.
Lakini pia kuna watu addiction.
Of course, kuna wase wa addiction, serious cases. We even have a holding room, one of those ones like Eminem's video. We have one
Straight
of those
jacket.
Straight jacket. But it's all padded, just in case you get one of those cases where the withdrawal symptoms are crazy.
Imenikumbusha nini? This has nothing to do with it. But imenikumbusha some rhyme ya ujagole Chino Excel. Le Tupac was like, fuck Chino Excel. Was an oxymoron. Like a gay nigga in a straight jacket.
I'm believing oxymoron. Like a gay nigga in a straight jacket.
I remember. I was like, what? That was good. But it's good kujua that Kenyans actually decide to go for like to battle addiction through going to wellness centers. Mu assume tu ni maombi peke yake.
Yeah, man. This thing is actually a disease. Kwanza when it comes to addiction, it's a sickness. I don't know whether I'm saying the same thing, but it's literally out of their control. They can't control. They just gotta have that thing that brings them to what they call normalcy. So guys really need that. For us, in terms of a business, for us, it wasn't so hard to move into that space. It's like a hotel for us. It's just that now we have dawahs, and otherwise it's the same services. That's why hospitals are hospitality.
It's hospitality.
It's all hospitality. The business is the same. It's just that now the waiters are the nurses. The things that you're providing are the dawahs. Otherwise, bed, food, all those administrative issues, they're all
you check in.
Exactly. And even the bill when it comes out, the bill for the doctor's fees are separate from the hospital fees, isn't it?
And now this is the business that was started by your sis, huh?
Yeah, started by my sis. Us guys, so started by my father was hotel. It was the hotel business. Then now my sister started this wellness center. It's eye opening. A lot of guys need help.
Alafu pia it's great to see like someone who starts something that they understand, because usha notice Kenya si tukipata pesa we ni nani, mimi ni daktari, umeanzisha nini mall, nimefungua mall, watu wauze nguo. We never open businesses in fields that we understand. So upenda sana kuenda outside. Napenda malls sana. Like malls ni mingi yani.
Maybe because we can't see the money immediately in whatever field it is that we're in. You get so you start thinking just like a cuke. You're thinking shamba hapa niweke mall, nichukue tu rent, be a landlord, that kind of business. But squeeze vile malls go empty. How you seeing the business? Wow, it's just so crazy. I was talking about it jana. When you look at a place like Two Rivers, if you're told, would you own Two Rivers or TRM? So you'd own TRM. TRM has more, like in terms of land value and buildings and stuff.
Two Rivers,
no.
TRM.
TRM, I think they're selling even the corridors, bro. Even under the stairs. It's all being rented. If you go to Two Rivers, you'll find a lot of empty shops. I haven't been there for a while, but
the last time nilienda ilikuwa hivyo. Wewe kuziendo wagayo ni ka area yako. Kuna demo pitia hivyo, si ndio?
Nilikuwa huko December.
Ni area yako? Ni area fiti.
Thanks mazi. Nilikuwa huko around tech.
Still empty.
Yes, still empty. Kuko na like the first 2 floors unapata it's all pump. Yo kipanda like second floor ni empty.
We can shoot a movie vizuka horror movie plan.
Nice. So so I'll say TRM might not be as worth as much as Two Rivers, but if you want to own, I'd rather own TRM. Everything there, you're selling everything. The rent there is crazy.
Because I think also like Two Rivers was a good business before the internet. I feel like the clientele wa Two Rivers ni clientele wa kuorder. Now to kuorder, the fact that they don't show up on ground, if you're trying to cut on costs, you can be let me just now use a Kajumia to distribute my stuff instead of having a physical shop. But
so but it's just sad. I wouldn't go into that business, not right now. I think there's even going to be a real estate boom. I think it's just too much, bro.
There's too much.
There's just too much and guys can't afford.
Like sisi tumekuwa tuki, like one of the things is I've been house hunting, because like the way the podcast has grown, inafanya like a living room becomes too much for it. So when you start house hunting, you realize Buddha, there's a lot of real estate and a lot of it is ugly. Kuna ile level ya unaweza enda 2 apartments, this apartment is 50k and this other one is 50k. You can't compare them. The modern one looks good. Hii ingine ya kitambo inakaa design ingine like kitambo tulikuwa na very low levels
yes
ilikuwa tu tengeneza tu wall ukuta dirisha saa weka price pop 80,000 why because it's in Kileleshwa kuna hiyo nini
man. And then there are a lot of the developers now they're investing sana nje. This building looks nice from outside ukiingia bro.
The finishing is
it's crazy.
kumekuwa na hiyo pumbavu. So ina nini hii time yote because when I look at you I look at your brother and I'm guessing even your sister at this point mlikuwa mko actively involved in other things, mko mna teach you aje juu ya the family business. How was that balance?
So the way it's been done, I don't know what was in my mother's head, but us guys were brought up in the business the same way a Muhindi is brought up in our business. It's one of those things where you know exactly how all the systems work. You've probably even been working there a bit. So all the departments, and plus I went to USIU. I did hotel management. Bringing in a bit of that professionalism. But when you do hotel management, it's a lot of theory. Applying it on ground it's totally different. And a lot of the hotels that do that kind of business, they don't look at the clientele. The theoretical, the way you serve, nini, all that kind of 5-star treatment. That's what they teach you at hotel management. But now, depending on your clientele, some of these things have to be tweaked.
Always have ka motel flani next to Sabina Joy because it's still hotel management.
It's hotel management, but it's not the one that you're taught. You tone it down kidogo because all those services are costly, bro. They're costly, all those operations. Man.
Plus lazima ujue clientele wako, are they overnight ama ni watu wa hours?
They're even guys of hours.
Ile acha tuingia hivi kidogo
passerby.
Because our hours inamaanisha you need a lot of shit.
Day rooms, they're called day rooms.
They're called day rooms. You need a lot of shit. If business is booming.
It's mostly Wahindis.
Okay.
A lot of Wahindis, bana. Take their lunch break.
There's always that you should get the theory ati they do that because they don't want the kids to be dark skinned. I'm a darker skinned. You should get your bullshit. Like even sometimes you'll find it's someone and their wife.
What do you mean? So that
unapata mtu na wife wake wamekuja kwa nini daytime to have whatever cause wanaogopa if they have it at night at apparently watoto kwa darker skinned.
That's a bright idea.
This guy more punchlines. I'll recruit you to andike my lyrics, my lyrics. Man.
So the caste system. Wanaogopa hiyo
the caste system. The caste system. Man. I went to India. The other day.
Performance ama?
For a month. Man, kutembelea caste system. I don't know what to say about it. I didn't quite understand it, but
ulienda India kutembea? That's a new one. I've never heard anyone who just decides, you know what, I want to smell some shit.
Let me Gujarat.
Okay, actually I didn't go kwenda kutembea. Nilipeleka mother just for nini, but now I don't like talking.
I understand.
I'd rather just say
so ulienda city gani? Like
this place called Gurgaon. It's like an hour away from Delhi. And the crazy thing is this is like say Thika. But that city is bigger than even Nairobi, bro. And it's like India. I would say like India is like say maybe 50 years ahead. I would put them at 50 years, but it's a lot like Kenya. When you land, you'll just feel like you're at home. It's a lot like Kenya. I guess it's because of that, the colonization, just the way they developed. It's a lot like Kenya. It's just a bit more litter, more. The air is not clear. Like you can't quite see. Like if we're here, you can't quite see the next building. It's that smoggy.
Which industries are those?
I think the time I landed, walikuwa wanachoma their farms. So there's a season where they burn all their farms. So all that smoke, and plus Diwali had just issued. So even the fireworks, and fireworks, by the way, they just do it randomly. They could do it for any reason. Run individually. So you're just walking, it's just crazy. It's mad. They just do it randomly, man.
Because we had to literally clear the air because kuna say vile watu semanga there's open defecation
in India.
But it's reducing,
it's reducing, but the cows, man.
Now it's the cows.
The cows are mob, bro.
See, let me correct you, it's the gods.
It's the gods.
So Ian anaweza fikiria it's the smoke from the feces naifanya kuna kaa misty. So we had to clear the air for him.
Cows, there are a lot of bullshit.
Bro, where's the pad? Can we just give this guy? Give me a pad and a pen. We'll check it with an album. Well, for sure.
So story ya nini mother ilikuwa like just a check up ama?
Her knee. She had a knee replaced.
Okay. Because one of the interesting things inakuwaga like medicine in India is so next level compared to sisi
by far.
Kitu fani pia hata Cuba like even vile time kwa tuna fight Cuban doctors. Cuba like it's iko nyuma in so many things but medicine iko huko mbele.
Even India, I think that's now where they're making their money. And India is cheap, man. It's cheap. What? Living there, you can't go hungry, man. The food is cheap. The clothes are cheap. Transport, everything, man. Like living in India is not expensive. None of the professionals in India are paid as much as the ones who are paid.
Kujaga hivi.
Yeah, man. The professionals are paid more here. But it's just that there, what they're paid can actually let them live.
Them.
You get what I'm saying?
So like the cheapest meal ulikula ile kukutuma hosi because jua alikuwa hapa akituambia alikula huko. He had to go to the hospital. Alihara.
Mad, even me, bro.
Ulipatikana, si ndio?
No, yeah, there was something I ate that messed me up. I guess it's the spices, man. The spices are crazy. They use a lot of spices. Yeah, man. So, but yeah.
Yako ilikuwa which day?
What do you mean?
No,
it wasn't the first day. No, it was after a while. I enjoyed me. I like spicy food, so I was really enjoying. And I don't know what I ate, bro. And then now bana. It was hot food, bana. You know what I'm saying? So those visits to the toilet were not fun.
Because Joel gonna tuambia it was on the night before traveling.
God damn.
So like he was there, and they were always taking him to like the KFCs and the Stias. Then siku moja akamwambia like budo unataka Indian food. Acha tuende. Sana sema sijui there's a meal they ate and then apparently kuna juice ya miwa. Don't know if you saw it.
Sibati kwa hapa pia.
Hiyo juice ya miwa huko ni it's super popular.
Mad. So
ati alienda kaikunywa sijui mpaka ya lime. Acha ati alipelekwa hosi akaikwa kwa drip. Hapo akamwambia like from Kenya food poisoning.
That's the thing. Even in hotels, like with us, even when we're preparing food for people, it's really hard to get what some people like spices. Most people don't. And then when you don't work as spices, they say the food is bland. Aina flavor. But Kenyans generally spices.
Because mimi ni Kenyan kabisa sipendagi spices. So hata mkisema geo ya India like sometimes when I'm eating Indian food I feel like it's too much. Like curry powder like it
man. Indians are like that.
So tukona bonga juu ya hiyo ku understand the business. So umeko tu around the business just seeing like what happens.
We've been brought up within the business.
Yeah. Alafu this time that sis wako alikuwa maybe UK na niko Canada, hiyo time ulikuwa boarding
So I was in boarding. I was nilikuwa St Andrews maze.
St Andrews ni hapo ndo ulikuwa seko.
A bit of primary going into seko.
So you just maintain the same school?
Prep school, senior school.
Yeah. So senior school, that's the GCSE system. Which system?
IGCSE.
GCSE.
GCSE system.
Yeah. How was that system? Like compared to ya Raya?
Nitajuaje maze.
Nitajuaje. Sumebu shaskia tukibonga juu yetu lazima ukram. Uko like bado kuna like multiple choice. The secondary level.
Yeah. They're all there. I suppose the only thing I would say was different is we had calculators. We were allowed calculators.
Okay.
That's the only difference. Otherwise, and that our history, by the way, the history lessons were British history. It wasn't. It's a sad story. That part is quite a sad story.
Yeah,
it's so British history, bro. You're told about King Arthur, King Henry, who told about the bubonic plague,
Okay,
medieval times.
So kuna ile time like, what happened in 1963? We gave them back their country.
But the what are you told?
Were they? Probably.
Yeah.
No, but for us, what happened around that time, the school was formed, nini. But you get to know your history from your parents as well.
Yeah.
And Rusinga does Kenyan history.
Rusinga.
Even though they do IG, but St Andrews are not doing Kenyan history at all.
Na saa nini wa junior, do you want to take them through the same system or unataka wa go straight to the gara?
Such a good question, Maze. Nawasoma.
Bado nasoma.
Like bado nawasoma, you know. Yeah, like I feel like one daughter would do really well with CBC, the other one would do well with IGCSE.
I know
you
that.
I have a daughter who's, you know, really, really sharp. The other one I'm not saying is not sharp. She's just distracted easily, you know. So she can't be in a class with 40 people. You get, and then now 40 people, you know, she's one of those people who, she's like me. So me, I was a daydreamer. Me, always daydreaming. So you daydream kidogo, you put up your hand, the class is 40 people. You're trying to take 40 people backwards kidogo. You get what I was saying? So not really about system. I think it's about attention to...
Yeah. You saw the thing that's happening in China where kids are wearing like some AI devices kwa kichwa. So now the teacher can know when the class has gotten too boring. Because like it turns a certain color. And now if enough students wako hivo, unajua enough students are not concentrating, either let's stop the class, so they're using technology to take education to the next level. It's only China that's doing that.
Yeah, man. My conspiracy theories, bro. Can't allow it. We can't allow it.
Yeah.
One of those guys who you think everything has waves, frequencies. It's choma use, you know. Now putting a device here, it's communicating. Yeah, man. Even this 5G thing.
Yeah. Usiniambia unaogopa 5G. Vile mimi nimengoja isambazwe vizuri.
Conspiracy theories, bro.
Yeah, so when you talk conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
but at least you're not a flat earther.
You know, I'm joking.
Gonna fikiriwe ni Kyrie.
Yeah,
mpaka sana mwenje is the football, is the basketball flat, like you need to
so conspiracy theories.
I have one conspiracy theory that I always say, and I muji credit na sama like this is the explanation I give is original. I always say that the spread of HIV/AIDS was not organic. That's my conspiracy theory. I don't think Africans screw enough for a disease to devastate us like that. Nikiangalia nikicompare behaviors of how white street sex na sisi, I feel like especially our parents like the 80s kabla dema vue ngodha alikuwa navaa ngodha navaa kamisi hakukuwa na historia kama commando yeah so just at least they walk around with it it's out there
even having multiple partners at that time
it was harder than now saizi unajua you can have like kila mtu iko kwa simu
in alphabetical order
so hiyo ndio conspiracy theory yangu yako like a few because you've mentioned it a few times so wacha
we already spoke about the one kina DMX
yeah another one ile the world is being lied to
wacha ikam itakuja yeah there's just so many just so I feel like our presidents were trained our first presidents were all trained how did we I feel like even the jail for Mandela was more training the jail for Kenyatta was more of a training for them to then now for governments to now adopt this system of armies and parliaments and whatever that and then now training them on how to keep power take a lot of resources there was a training that was done to our leadership from then from the
okay wakwe like zombified to some level
zombified and like accountable to the West.
So do you think Nani was killed? Pole. Magufuli? There's been that conspiracy theory that Magufuli was killed because he didn't think COVID was such a big threat. So he was killed.
Do you think COVID was real?
Yeah, I think it was real. I just don't think it was such a big threat to Africa because of our younger population and semi healthier population. We eat more healthy food than them. So ukiangalia the way it devastated the US because now US, try to imagine it's an older population like place kama apart from the US was Italy it's all those coffins because they were like all over 70 kwenda huko juu but so na feel ni kama yes it's real but Africa tunafaa kuachwa okay Magufuli because he had an underlying heart condition I think yes really enough to kill him
I don't think he was killed I don't think he was killed our president's getting killed now very good question
yeah so kuna nini so COVID
I got it. Well, I didn't get it. I tested negative, but my wife tested positive. My kids tested positive. I think they were just taking test money by the way. That thing for testing. They would have to give somebody in a household. They would have to give one person. And that time, imagine, a test was 9K, bro.
Yeah.
So I tested my famo.
Ooh, that's... Your time ni at least 27K. Ama you got 36?
Well, 4 of us,
so it's 36K.
So then now you have to do it again.
Yeah. Shit. That's 72.
One person. My wife had it. So now all of us have to quarantine.
Na yeye vile alikuwa nayo
she was
could you see
okay.
the symptoms?
She was okay. So, yeah, but then
alikuwa na test?
She was okay. She was okay. It was asymptomatic. That's what they're calling it. She didn't have. But then now we had to test the whole family again. Now that's another. So I was like, hey, these guys, there's a conspiracy there. These guys are taking our test money.
Yeah. Now vaccines, you took them?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
it's not that deep, my conspiracy theories. I just have a few. Like the way you have yours for HIV.
But umesikia hiyo nani ati there's even a whole theory that Jamie Foxx ati nini ndio imefanya yuko hosi ni COVID vaccine. Umesikia?
Sahi yako hosi?
Ujasikia Jamie Foxx? He's
No,
like
man.
basically fighting for his life. Yeah. Like I think he's paralyzed. Saizi half or something. Na wanasema
what?
Yeah, wanasema nini? So just do podcast, so we have to look for information to talk about. So yeah, wanasema it's a COVID vaccine complication. I don't know how true that is. Maybe it's just a conspiracy theory, but yeah.
What? No, it's, I think COVID is... Kwanza see now they were even saying there's another one.
Yeah.
There's another one happening right now. And kids are getting it and stuff. Tunaomba tu.
Yeah. Tuna nini, because ni kutriki. Yeah, it's yombagi, but still ni kutriki.
Unaomba, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't pray?
Yeah?
What do you mean you don't pray?
because now my conspiracy is mlidanganywa there's someone up there and there's no one up there. but I respect.
Okay, so but do you respect?
I respect people's whatever.
Who do you talk to when you're hoping for things?
When I'm hoping for things,
and when you're wishing for things, and now you're hoping this podcast will go the right direction.
Yes.
Who do you talk to about these issues?
Hapo naweza jitetea na vile musemaga life is a contradiction, yes, because what you'd call a god may use the universe as a god. Like if you think positive shit might happen. The god I don't believe in is this god who sits down, you go like Buddha. Wewe nenda kupatia range lakini awe lala njaa. But I love you. Ona lala njaa wewe ndio nakupenda kushinda umse mwingine. Fuck his Range Rover, you'll go through the kingdom. Like that god who really hates sex and is ready to punish you forever and ever is a very un-African god.
So you believe in God then?
No, I don't. I'm just saying
the universe is God.
No, I was just saying, like, if I was to believe in something, I'd believe in energy. Like there's an energy. There are things
That's
I can't
God,
explain.
So you believe.
There are things I can't explain, but I'd never peg them to a god. I'd just
That's
peg them
God.
to
God is
to
not
the universe.
God is not like someone. Forget the story.
Yeah.
Things have just been illustrated to you
Yeah,
for you to understand.
Yeah.
But I think you believe in God. If you believe in energies, you believe in things like karma. You believe.
Karma.
You see that
I don't believe in karma.
Okay.
I just believe in like your
Sex,
positive
too
thoughts.
much sex will affect your soul. True
Do I
or
believe
not?
in that? No. There's no
Too
enough.
much like
as
what?
long as it's haitani affect. If I'm the one being screwed, it's going to affect my soul. Like,
bro.
Yeah.
I feel like too much sex. It affects it. It's part of the karma and stuff like that. All that is energy. It's God. I think you do believe in God. I think he believes in God even more than a Christian. It's true. It's just a definition of God. Him is thinking about somebody in a white gown sitting on a throne like a beard. Yeah. That,
but you see, like,
not God.
umechiketa vile hapo tunakosania hata hiyo story ya sex, because we believe that everyone should have as much sex as they can, especially the males. The females are misogynistic when it comes to that. So you've lost something
as
like
much
you lose yeah, as long as you don't get a disease.
Even with prostitutes
no prostitutes, I see that's nasty, but umetumia
that's
the gift.
we're
the
talking
gift
about
of
sex, right? That's a personal thing. For somebody else is just having sex, right? It's a personal thing. And nasty, she's nasty. She was with Ujana.
The gift of God.
That's your thing.
Yeah,
but you've just said sex is
sex
it doesn't affect anything.
It does not affect anything. Okay, can it affect your pursuit of wealth? Yes. Musamaga, like I spent some of my best years of looking for wealth but naked, which was not good. So it affected my pursuit of wealth.
Has brought down men.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
So maybe that's now what they were trying to illustrate in the Bible. That if you go down the road of having too much sex randomly, there are bound to be some consequences. What you plant is what you're going to
now
harvest.
With the Bible, when you talk about sex, I'll have to bring out the story of ilikuwa ni Lot. Lot, the one who could have gotten Lot used to be in, I think, in Sodom ama Gomorrah, one of the two, and this place was full of prostitutes. Sindio? But as much as it was full of prostitutes, these prostitutes, who are they selling cant to? Who are they selling? No, not Kina Lot, but they had to be men in
of
that
course,
whatever. But now apparently his daughters could not get this man and decide to sleep with him. You see, like, the Bible is nasty. It's a nasty book. Like, I don't think like it's well thought out.
Don't think you need to take it as literally. I mean, like as Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Which part do we take literally and which parts don't we take literally? How is it? You can't pick and choose.
So, okay, so
Jesus
I can't
resurrected.
even prove to you that Jesus existed.
Because he didn't exist.
But as a concept of a way to live, living like Jesus is a good way to live. If there was ever a description of how to live as a good person, it would be the Jesus way. Do you get what I'm saying? So the concept of Jesus is, I don't need to believe that he existed. Just the concept. Just the ideas that have been put down there. No matter how they've been illustrated to you, told you, this is Lot, forget even the names. What is the meaning behind what is being told is what but
like,
now
okay.
God is not a person.
So
like,
a
actually
lot meaning inaweza kuwa nini? Like there was no meaning.
it's,
lot
you didn't
incest.
find a meaning.
Yeah,
It's
incest.
probably
Where does
changed.
incest?
There's somebody in a church right now changing lives with this story of
Incest.
Lot. It meant nothing to you. He's changing lives.
Yeah.
Fungua Biblia.
Yeah, because the funniest one nishaisikia ni Jonah. Jonah is the one who spent 3 nights
And
in
bamboo.
the ule aliumwa na fish ni Jonah.
Yeah, and also bamboo.
Yeah. Because nishaisikia the bullshit. Oh shit, no. It's taking time. Unajua unafikiri unaponga juu ya bamboo trees. Oh, bamboo, oh shit.
Bamboo wasn't he in a fish?
Yeah.
He was in a whale.
Hey, damn. Wewe kutandika bamboo tena.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but you're
a big believer of God. This is a revelation.
So ile ya John
The last book of the Bible. And Mwafrika believe.
You're making, I'm sure Ian is struggling hapa. Because I have a Bible name. Unajua Bible name yangu ni nini?
Niambie.
Habakkuk.
Habakkuk.
But nilikuwa nasema kuna msalikuwa najua katika mjaka fulani kakipotea Kisumu like Victoria. Kanaweza kamtu kaambia wife after 3 days nilikuwa ndani ya samaki. Mungu akaniokoa. No, nini, this is like the second time we enjoy bamboo, so lazima nikuulize mshaimit na bamboo.
Imagine he's a really cool guy, by the way. It's just
yeah.
this new Castoro is really concerning. He's a very cool guy. Yeah.
So at what point does religion become dangerous? Because unakumbuka vile nini, like one of the reasons I don't believe in religion and even its version of God is I feel like it's dangerous. So at what point do you think it becomes dangerous? Like
honestly, I'm not a big fan of religion either.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a fan of God. I do believe in God. I believe in energies. I believe these things exist. There's certain places I don't want to involve myself in, like extra powers. You know, like those things for Sujini Lete. Makende albinos, you know what I'm saying? That going into those realms. But I do believe in God. I'm not a big fan of religion. And I'll read, like right now I'm reading the Bhagavad Gita. Have you heard of the Bhagavad Gita? It's the Hindu religious book.
Oh, okay.
I think one of the Hindu religious books there, you know. So I read all this stuff and imagine they all have connections. And really, honestly, do tell you the things that you will read and you're like, yeah, that's sort of, you know what I'm saying? That a lot of those stories, they make sense.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of religion. I believe in God. I believe in the written scriptures, not literally. I believe in them as principles for living life. Yeah.
Okay. Zatatuja ni principles gani wa ni saa. So the last time uliona mtu ka bamboo ni
man, there's so many artists, man, that I like. I miss Abbas. I miss Bamboo. I haven't seen those guys in a while. I don't think he wants to come back to music though. Maybe he is actually.
I don't know.
Gospel.
The funny thing is, like, the first time when I heard Bamboo is doing this, I expected it to be just like a small face and then he snaps out of it. When he talked about your story, ilikubamba sana. Ile alimezwa sijui na nini. Alikuwa Uganda akimezwa. Kitu kama hiyo. So I expected it to have snapped out like years later. I think even this now it's like close to 10 years later. Still on the same shit. I'm like, wow.
Okay.
Why do artists, man, really have these stories? I hear even Mr. Googs had that story. There's another time just after COVID, I called a friend of mine, Magic Sanga. He told me he's in Nakuru, Nini. I don't know what had happened in the studio. He doesn't have his Facebook account. It was a lot. So I was like, bro, I have a studio that's just lying. So you come, let's amsha the studio. So he came and he amsha the studio, Nini. We were chilling, we were easy. Then one day he just chomokas and says, I was approached by the Illuminati. This thing is shooting it at my studio. And I was with the guy, Jana. I'm like, what do you mean? When did the Illuminati approach you?
Alishoot kwa studio yako? Your interview?
Those interviews,
Yeah.
those interviews he was doing, and I was with him the day before, so now I'm seeing him shooting now.
This is the Illuminati.
It's you.
Finally. Successful Iko Nini cometh.
Oh man,
yeah,
man. Even I had to check myself. I was like, am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
Oh.
Maybe I am, bro. Maybe I am.
After fanya hii interview ya Illuminati, he still came like the next day ama afterwards he just disappeared.
Aliendelea tu now, and I even asked him, yo, this story of Illuminati, you need to sit down now, because now and then now it's like he's hyping me. At first, you know, we're chatting, Nini. The next day now, this story of Illuminati, I'm even being called, hey, what's up, Illuminati? He's saying Rick Ross, he hollered at him, do what? I tried to ask him. He told me, hey, dunia iko na mambo mingi, wacha nikam namaliza hii interview. Yeah, and then that story just died there. So now I just now used to look at the guy and ask him, ask myself, sorry, you're just like, this guy is in the Illuminati, what?
Yeah. Dunia iko na mambo mingi.
But then he came out and said it was a fake. So I'm the fake Illuminati.
Because me na Zach, we really had fun with it around that Segozio time. I could remember tukifanya podcast tulikuwa like we were literally begging the Illuminati. Kujeni man. Because the way people portray the Illuminati waga interesting. Inakuwaga like there's going to be all this success. Whatever. All you have to sell is your soul. Na hii soul ukiamba unaiuza hauambii kuzojele mu nakatani ile you have to sacrifice that one I don't want. Lakini selling my soul, I'm like
that's the selling your soul, bro. As soon as you can sacrifice someone,
no,
you've sold your soul. You no longer have a soul, bro. Your soul is the one, your soul is the one that has love for like your daughter.
Because I'm not ready to sacrifice anyone. But ingine alafu nikabua Range Rover nikatoka.
Even for like, you know. Now, sir, they just tell you, Maze, yo, Mwaf, Maze. We want you to give us Ian.
don't usimweke ideas. Usimweke ideas.
$2 billion.
Don't put ideas in his head.
I'm sorry, man. After total Ian akishatoka ni like
ni $2 billion.
2 billion. Afu inakuja in the form of views.
Family like 200 million. You give them. You tell them, hey, Paul, man. You know, man.
I would actually
it's the price of his soul.
I'd actually be worried. Kwa nini siamki? Last time nakumbuka nikiongea kwa Afrika. I'm in a dark place.
Your soul is
I already know dying,
but if I sold his soul, like I don't think Ian has a soul. Inaweza kwa ingine cheap. Inaweza like ya 20,000 shillings. Like Ian, I'm not even trying to sell your shit because he's not. These guys are. He's in the choir and he's an atheist. Like unaona hiyo contradiction. Like that yake ni ridiculous.
He's just saying he's an atheist so he can stick around here.
Has he? He's been
so he can so he can stick around.
I think at a friendship yangu na yeye started like close to how many? Like now it's going to 15 years and it's because of that. Because I met like this young kid who's like 17 questioning religion. I was like, what? So ndio nini yetu
religion or God. Now there's a difference, you know. Now atheists
questioning both religion, God, and everything.
And God. Yeah. But we've concluded you're a believer.
Okay, sir. Sita because
you're a believer in God. We've concluded. If you believe in energies. What else but God can an energy be?
Okay. So nini nakuwa nafikiri like artists end up going gospel because it happens where you find artists who started as gospel wale wameanza as gospel go secular. The ones who started as secular go gospel.
Na wale walianza gospel wameenda secular watarudi to gospel. Because the energies, bro. Your energies have to be right. And the secular music world is quite dark. If you can't keep enough light within you. It's quite dark, bro. It is quite
I love
dark.
some of that darkness, man. Like, if
It
it's
sounds
darkness,
cool
Skiza,
now, bro.
Skiza.
It sounds cool now to say I like the dark
Yeah.
man X.
Yeah.
I'm dark. I'm a hard guys. I'm a hard nigga. Fuck them bitches.
Yeah, azizizi.
You
Nasema,
keep saying that stuff long enough, bro. It's gonna affect you.
cause mi nasema like if kitu kama kina scammer rays zilitoka kwa darkness, we need that darkness. Man. That shit was dope, yeah, unajua? Like a lot of good music is coming out of darkness.
That time I was able to keep the lights. That came from light, maze. Darkness is darkness. Bro.
Alafu nini kwanza tukirewind kidogo ulikuwa umebonga jua the fact that you drink but najuaga Styles doesn't drink and he's a DJ aliwezaje kumanuva hiyo space?
If you've ever noticed, the best DJs don't drink.
Oh, okay.
DJ Pinye, DJ John, just mention them. All of most of the best DJs is Jimani.
Yeah. Jimani pia kuna?
No, does he drink? I've never seen him drink.
Okay.
He doesn't drink.
Oh, nisa saa kumix.
Even most of the best DJs don't drink. I won't lie to you. The best DJs don't drink.
Oh, okay. And you like having an older brother who doesn't drink? How did you find yourself drinking?
It didn't go. How did I find myself drinking? By then, that's a good question. Nilijipata aje huku nikikunywa.
Because mostly we normally follow our big brothers.
I wasn't drinking, imagine, throughout uni, which is probably the time I should have been drinking the most. On my graduation day, my girlfriend says, you gotta have this shot of tequila. And from that day, it was downhill.
Sure.
Luckily though, I'm not
addicted.
Yeah, I'm not addicted. That I thank God, mas. It could have gone all sorts of ways, bro.
Family yako iko na any history of addiction? By family I mean the extended family.
For sure.
Uncles.
Which family doesn't, bro? I think every family has, even extended family, even just your nuclear family. Nuclear family. Very few families don't have this issue.
Because for me ilikuwa Buddha. So the fact Buddha struggled with it and then my big bro struggled with it, so now we all stayed away. It was because of that nini. Alafu now talking of your family, sister yako ndio alikuwa firstborn?
No, she was between my brother and I.
Oh, so your bro is the
he's the firstborn.
And like this story we just had it tulisoma tu kwa papers now what happened? Like she was alone in the house. How did she pass away?
Yeah, man. So she was 9 months pregnant, 2 weeks away from giving birth. And I had gone to Nakuru, but that doesn't make a difference because I was not living in the same house as her. I'd gone to Nakuru and come back like the night before she died. My brother had gone to Rwanda. My mother, now who was living with her at the time, had gone to Nyeri, Uko Shags. So we talked. I guess everyone talked to her on that day. And she was alone in the house. And my mom came and found that she's on the floor of the bathroom, out. Put her in the moti. Called me.
Found out the same day. Ameanguka.
It's the same day, and so my mom, they talked. They talked when on the same day. Everyone talked to her on that day.
Yeah.
Now my mom was coming. When my mom came back from Nyeri, found her, and then took her to the hospital. Now I was told, I rushed to the hospital. When I rushed to the hospital, I got into the casualty. They have the emergency rooms there. As I'm walking in, I hear the doctor saying, now my mom's not even in that room. So I've like sort of barged into this room. They're trying to resuscitate her. I just heard the doctor say, we Amanda. And that's how I heard the news. It's quite, so I mean, post-mortem, she anguka, in the bathroom. Now.
Just anguka. Like there was some pre-existing condition you didn't know about?
No pre-existing condition. She anguka. And I guess now even her being so heavily pregnant must have changied her being unable to get up or idea herself and whatever. However it was that. Man.
Because me, I thought like maybe postmortem it when there was a condition you need to know about. You didn't.
She was perfectly fine. She was healthy.
That was some nini. Alafu see,
it was so sudden, man.
And it's scary. Sindo, like when someone is 100% healthy, then the next minute they are gone.
Very, very scary. I think I don't know. I can't quite speak. I can't quite speak for my brother. Because now it's his sister. However, my brother has seen a lot of those situations. You know, the guys who ride bikes, the super bikes. It happens a lot. And you're with a guy now. 20 minutes later, bro, you know, you were just riding. 20 minutes later, and the guy is perfectly healthy. 20 minutes later, you go leave funeral, doing all sorts of things. So I remember when we were taking her now to leave funeral, my brother was like, I've done this so many times. I just never thought I'd do it for Jerry. So yeah, man, everybody was, because she was so alive. Like, she was doing the most, man. I was living in Madtraxx hospital at the time because of her. It's funny, living in Madtraxx, living in Madtraxx hospital. So you know, she was the head. I think they call it the chief. They have a name for it. She was like the head doctor there. So then they have their homes. The doctors are given homes. Some nice houses, 3-bedroom, servants' quarters. There's
still
a garage.
It's Lando tu hapo? No.
Madtraxx hospital, you enter from Thika Road, opposite Muthaiga. That gate. Now, see, you enter that gate. That whole, it's a complex. So there's the doctor's quarters and stuff. So me, I just had my firstborn. And my sister was like, okay, so since I'm not using that house, you just take it instead of going to rent. Going to rent somewhere, so you just take that house. So I was living opposite the women, the women's ward. Msali, tulie moja.
So
across the women's ward.
Wamefyatuka.
But she was she was doing the most. So you can imagine Madtraxx hospital. She had Medieval Wellness Center. There was this thing that they were doing called Oasis. Some doctors had come together. Oasis, So she was really alive. A lot of people were very surprised at her passing on. And I had a second daughter. The same year she passed away. Then I named her my daughter after my sister.
But now see, after Nini, you had to move out of your place.
I imagine they didn't even let me stay 2 days, bro. I'm telling you that those houses are hotcakes. You get now. The next person who takes over after my sister wanted the house. Nini, I just moved. We went with my whole family. We stayed with Mother because she was going to be very, very lonely and hard to stay alone. So I went there with my wife and kid. And we stayed with her.
Hii moment unasema now the end of 2017 when you're saying like you're looking up in the sky, why do you think that was it because of your sister? Do you gonna feel like maybe I need to slow down?
So many things were happening at the same time. It was that thing. My sister had passed away that year. I was turning 30 and I had a second daughter. And so now I've always known that for me, this music thing, there's a time that'll come where it won't be the core anymore. And I think that's what was happening. Because I'm backstage. I'm backstage. After they do this show, it's us guys who are going to go on stage. I'm backstage and and I remember everyone else was partying around me and I'm just like looking up and just being like, of course, thank you God for Fika in here. But there was something that totally changed at that moment. And from there, it became so hard, an uphill task just to get me to a show, get me to an interview, really uphill task, get me to record. I went down, hey man, ka depression kidogo.
Yeah.
You know, kwanza, you know the way when you're mourning, it takes a while before
Oh, but how by any chance ulimwona alcohol? Because that's another thing that people do, like you use alcohol to numb the pain, ama you just face the pain.
Me, alcohol has been more of a social thing.
Yeah.
It's been more of a social thing. At first, I used to think that I couldn't actually just take a drink. These days, I find myself just taking a drink and that's it, like two thoughts. Yeah, so no, I didn't go down the alcohol way. Yeah, maybe other ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alafu talking of Uhuru, nicheki last year. Kuna time where Uhuru was like the biggest devil in this country, like everyone hated this guy. Alafu I remember around your time nikiona kwa Instagram kwa post picha yake, nikashindwa like what was the reason behind that?
So it's for me, I was calling it the afadhali moment.
Yeah.
I was just really waiting for that afadhali moment. The moment where Kenyans will say, "Ay, afadhali Uhuru." Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which it happened with Kibaki.
So
I was remembering that while Kibaki was in power, they had all these nasty things to say about him post-election. Anglo leasing. Until Uhuru came. When Uhuru came, they were like, afadhali Kibaki. You know, and then now we recognize Kibaki as one of the greatest presidents. Or the greatest president that we've had so far.
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to happen with Uhuru because as soon as you sit, I'm telling you, the day that Ruto said, Mungu nisaidie, his ratings immediately started shukaing. There's no sitting president who has good ratings because all the problems in the country are pegged on this guy. No matter how well he does or whatever, ratings ziko chini. So I always knew that we're going to get to this point where people will say, "Hey, afadhali."
Afadhali.
And I think guys are saying that now.
Okay.
Guys are saying afadhali no. Yeah, no, unasemaje, not afadhali Uhuru. Still afadhali Kibaki.
Kibaki did so much. It's so sad.
Do you think Kenyans have figured that point for afadhali Uhuru?
Yeah, sahi wako.
Kuna wale wamefika hapo.
It's evident.
And I knew that was what was going to happen. So that's why. And also he really did a lot of infrastructure. So it's like, since tumefika hapa peacefully, this country has not gone to war and whatever. When I put that post, I said, for those who know where we've come from, you get, you'll appreciate the guy for keeping us together, and for all the infrastructure that he's done. And I mean, he was I wouldn't say that he was the worst president. I mean, other countries have bad presidents. I actually would say that he was a good president.
Actually, he said, for those who know the past and recognize how far we've come. Uhuru.
Exactly.
Okay. Kuza post yako ilistana msei kwani ana nini? Alafu hiyo time ikafanya nika question nikajiuliza ama hii jina Muigai is there any relation?
No.
Hakuna. But you are able to meet him. Did you ever meet him?
Only on the inauguration.
Ama have you ever met him? Kwani nabonga nika past tense. Ulimit lakini mkongea?
No.
Ilikuwa ile tu yuko pale huko hapa.
Maze.
Unamuiga tu.
No. Yeah, but it gets me out of trouble. This name.
You can get you out of trouble. Ile uko za nini. Alafu still talking of hizo stories are like battling demons and battling najua like our minds and everything, like mental health. Kulikuwa na issue moja ile likam ku happen now, you are super group. So let's talk about your super group, Cancel.